G'day, Meg heads, and welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to have a look at the storyline behind the MEG 2, the Trench. I did have a look previously, and they never had anything up, but IMDb have a storyline put up. I don't think it gives us too much, but I will go through it, and then what we'll do is we'll go through Steve Alton's MEG, the Trench novel storyline, and just try and compare and see what out of the books that they've picked to put into the movies themselves. So the storyline for MEG 2, The Trench goes, get ready for the ultimate adrenaline rush this summer in MEG 2, The Trench, literally larger than life, the thrill ride that supersizes the 2018 blockbuster and takes the action on higher heights and even greater depths with multiple massive MEGs and so much more. Dive in to uncharted waters with Jason Statham and global action icon Wu Jing as they lead a daring research team on an exploratory dive into the deepest depths of the ocean. Their voyage spirals into chaos when a mining operation threatens their mission and forces them into a high-stakes battle for survival, pitted against colossal MEGs and relentless environmental plunderers. Our heroes must outrun, outsmart, and outswim their merciless predators in a pulse-pounding race against time. Immerse yourself in the most electrifying cinematic experience of the year with MEG 2, The Trench, where the depths of the ocean are matched only by the heights of sheer unstoppable excitement. Well, there you go, eh? So obviously from the trailer, what we saw, we got to see three MEGs. There's a colossal octopus, I guess, and we got these smaller amphibious type reptiles, which I don't know what they are. At the moment, that's about it out of the marine animals. I'm hoping there is going to be some other creatures that they will have in the movies, in the books. There's definitely some prehistoric marine reptiles that are probably about the size of the MEGs in the novels. So maybe they're holding them back. And one of those, I'm going to let you know anyway, it's maybe a spoiler or anything like that. Not even sure if they're going to have them in the movie, but they got chronosauruses in the novels, which were another threat to the humans in the storyline. So we'll go over and we'll have a look at the storyline of The Trench. It's been a while since I've read that book. So The Trench from Steve Alton, the plot summary, it takes place 4 years after the events of the first novel, MEG, A Novel of Deep Terror. So there's basically two storylines. You've got the story that's happening with Jonas Taylor, with Angel. Angel is the offspring of the first MEG in the novel. She was captured as a pup, and they put her in a how would you say? It's a type of lagoon that was made to protect whales when they're breeding and stuff, but that was at the Tanaka Institute decided to make it to hold the MEG called Angel. She's larger than the first shark. She's quite vicious, and she actually escapes that, and she's making her way back to the trench, the Mariana Trench, and along the way, obviously, there's a bit of chaos along the way. Then we have the second story, which takes place with Jonas's wife, which is Terry Tanaka, now Terry Taylor, and she's down in the Mariana Trench with another company who are researching or looking for minerals or resources down there, and they come across another threat, a marine threat down there as well, which are the chronosauruses. We find out in the story itself that the MEGs are actually feeding on the chronosauruses, and chronosauruses are, when you start getting into the novels, they're not the only marine reptiles that are actually down there as well. So there's even larger stuff. So you follow the two storylines, and eventually they all meet up in the middle. But going by the trailer, I do believe, I reckon we're going to get something like that. Especially the bit with that lady who turns around and says that the glass is Meg proof, and then Meg smashes through and eats her. I think we're going to find that we're going to have the Megs on the surface, and we're also going to see something happening down below as well. So, but yeah, it takes us back to in the storyline. It takes us back to the Mariana Trench. Angel, the larger offspring of the first Meg, is making her way back there, and it's a great story. I love it. Angel is probably one of my favourite sharks, and there is another shark in I think it's the fourth book called Primal Waters. There is a Meg in there, which in the trailer, when you see the Meg with the black and orange colour under the water when it comes face up to the screen, it's got all the scars over the face. There is a Meg in that novel Primal Waters called Scarface as well, and that picture reminds me so much of that shark. So, but yeah, that's probably the gist of the storyline for The Trench from Steve Alton. But what I can see in the actual movie, well, we got three Megs, we got a giant octopus, we got these other creatures I'm not too sure about, but I think they're going to use the Megs to go after that octopus. I reckon, like in the novels, the other marine threats to humans. Jonas later on in the novels used the Megs to get rid of those other threats. They, I think, train them, and I got a feeling this is what may happen in this movie. So, but I'm looking forward to it. I think as a diehard fan of the novels, I would love to see the novels. The films closely represent the novels, but I understand that they didn't go that way, and I'm fine with that. And watching a lot of people's reactions to the actual trailer, people who enjoyed the first film are really looking forward to seeing this film when it's released. So, hopefully we can get more films of this, and fingers crossed the film is a lot of fun. It looks like it. So, but yeah, the storyline for Meg 2 doesn't really give much away. We got three Megs. We got a evil company that's obviously looking for resources down in the trench, and obviously they've done something to have these creatures go to the surface. And I'm really, really hoping we get Kronosauruses in this. That'll be exciting. And hopefully they're holding that back for a surprise. But it was really good to see the trailer, the start of the trailer with the T-Rex scene. If you're not familiar with that, the T-Rex and the Meg scene are from the original Meg, a novel of Deep Terror, the first book. Now, yes, the two creatures didn't live at the same time. In the first novel, it pretty much goes by that they were. When Steve rewrote the book, he fixed it up, and he had that scene just as a example of probably two of the most apex predators seen on the planet, the T-Rex and the Megalodon. What would happen if these did live at the same time? So it's still pretty cool. It looked cool. The novels, the actual novel of the attack scene is a lot better. In the novel, the T-Rex is chasing two other herbivore dinosaurs into the water. It gets dragged out into the ocean. It's in deeper water. I think it's at some stage the T-Rex has just got his head above water, and these other herbivore dinosaurs are able to swim back to shore, and then suddenly a Meg in the scene in the story, you hear this. You, they talk about the dorsal fin appearing out of the mist and cruising towards the T-Rex. So it was pretty cool. I love it. The trailer scene of it is the only thing that just I don't get, worries me a bit is actually how shallow the T-Rex was actually in, and how big that Meg was to actually grab the T-Rex. Yeah, that's the only thing I can't. That's the only thing that kind of worries me. But oh well. But anyway, guys, that's it for this video. Thank you for tuning in. Drop a comment down below. Let me know if you're looking forward to Meg 2 The Trench. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.